Hello again, it's Tamara. So are you ready to begin the process that will help you go back to work as soon as you feel ready to? Good. Let's get started then. Our first step is to review all the information we have obtained about you. This includes your diagnosis, medical records, and expected date of maximum medical recovery, any medical and functional limitations you might have, and your age, education, and past work history. An ALSUP case manager has already reviewed this information and identified the different barriers that will need to be addressed and resolved before you can try to resume some type of employment. As our case manager studies these barriers and develops a plan on how we can help you address and resolve each of them, we also want to begin identifying now new jobs you might be able to do once you have medically recovered. We do this by conducting a transferability of skills analysis based on the information our case manager has already reviewed about you. As we perform this analysis, we also encourage you to participate in this process with us. Please share with us your ideas about new types of work you think you might be interested in and that you might like to try to do. To help you as you think about this, we want you to realize that there are a lot of possibilities. Here are several real-life examples of people with disabilities that ALSUP has helped find new employment. Please note their prior employment, their subsequent disability, and then their new employment and rate of pay versus the SSDI benefit they qualified for. Keep in mind, our objective is to help you find a new job that you can do that will pay more than the SSDI benefit you should be eligible for. Our first example is Melissa, a former teacher and then receptionist who worked in an office environment. She was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, migraines, and hip pain, and at the age of 34 could no longer perform either of those former jobs. Over the next 4 years, as Melissa's condition stabilized, she was able to take care of relatives who needed help and companionship. So when Melissa was eventually able to return to work full-time, she used these skills and re-entered the workforce as an elder caregiver. With her passion for helping others, along with the assistance of ALSUP's job placement specialists and Social Security disability work incentives, Melissa is currently earning $1,600 per month compared to the $746 per month she received in SSDI benefits. Our next example is Susan, a waitress who previously worked in a bank. After being diagnosed with severe anxiety, she had to quit work. She applied and qualified for SSDI benefits, but really wanted to return to the workforce. Using the customer service skills she obtained from her past jobs, along with the help of ALSUP's job placement specialists and SSDI work incentives, Susan was able to transition into her current job as an associate case administrator. Her new earnings are $1,900 per month compared to the $996 per month she received in SSDI benefits. Our final example is Jan, who, although a nurse, in practice worked as a clinical liaison for a hospice. Jan was subsequently diagnosed with bipolar disorder, which forced him to leave work and apply and qualify for SSDI benefits. After his bipolar stabilized, he was ready to go back to work. Though his previous hospice job was a clinical liaison, he was able to combine his hospice knowledge with his nursing knowledge to become a hospice RN. With the help of ALSUP's job placement specialists and SSDI work incentives, Jan is now earning $5,700 per month compared to the $1,343 per month he received in SSDI benefits. As you can see, ALSUP can help you obtain a job that will pay more than the SSDI benefits we also hope to obtain. As you think about this, there is one other thing we want you to keep in mind. Many of our SSDI customers also receive or did receive other types of disability benefits. We did not include these other benefits in our above examples, though, because we do not encourage our customers to overly depend on them. That's because these other benefits are usually of a shorter duration than SSDI benefits. We wanted to address this issue, though, because it is important to be aware of. Now that you know ALSUP can help you obtain a new job as well as SSDI benefits, we want you to understand how our different ALSUP specialists will be working for you from this point on. While our claims specialists work on your application for SSDI benefits, our case managers An employment service specialist will be helping you with the things that need to be done now so you can start a new job once you do medically recover. In fact, our specialist who will actually help you prepare for and obtain a new job itself work for our ALSUP Employment Services, or AESI. The first thing they will do is help you understand the different SSDI work incentives and how they can help you transition back into the workforce. They will also provide you free assistance with such things as resume building, interview coaching, benefits consulting, job search assistance, accommodation planning, and ongoing job support once you do have a new job. Our AESI representatives will teach you how different SSDI work incentives can play a big role in helping you ultimately stay at work once you first go back to work. For example, one of the most important incentives is a trial work period, which allows you to work and earn unlimited income while continuing to receive full SSDI benefits for up to a full year. This trial work period allows you to test your ability to work on a sustained basis without losing your SSDI benefits as you do so. Another big incentive applies when your SSDI benefits would stop after the first year of work. For the next 3 years after that, you could still receive benefits for any months your earnings fell below a certain level. And for the next 5 years after that, your SSDI benefits would be quickly reinstated with no delays if you had to quit work due to disability. That's a total of 8 years that your SSDI benefits would still be easily available to you if your disability interrupts your work. And finally, your Medicare coverage will continue for over 7 years after your SSDI benefits stop due to your return to work. So as you can see, there are some pretty big protections built into both SSDI and Medicare benefits after you would go back to work. And our job at ALSUP is to help you understand and use these protections after we help you get back to work. As our case managers and AESI representatives begin their work for you, please start thinking about possible new jobs you might have an interest in once you reach your full medical recovery. You can then share these ideas with your AESI representative when they share with you what they've identified for you through our transferability of skills analysis. In the meantime, we invite you to visit www.alsupes.com to learn more about how our experienced AESI job placement specialists can help you use the skills you acquired in your past work and apply them to a new job with a new employer. You too can be one of our next success stories. We'll be back in touch with you soon.